Logan, what did you do?
Charles, the world is not the same as it was.
Hi guys, this is Just Two Nerds. This is our channel. Today we're going to bring you a Logan review. We went to go see the movie last weekend.
About last weekend.
And we completely loved the movie.
If you're only here for the review, if you don't want to stay and hear our thoughts, we won't waste your time. I'm going to come out right now and say I'd give it a 9 out of 10. You have to see it. Absolutely.
The X-Men series is one of my favorites. Logan has to be one of my favorite characters, along with Xavier. And these two in the movie were just something, I did not see any of this coming. There were so many tears towards the ends of the movie. It was
Definitely.
It was something.
And let me say, this movie absolutely earns its R rating. It is probably, from the first minute, they tell you, hey, this is going to be nothing like what you've seen before.
You think just because X-24, right? That's her name?
Yeah.
Laura.
No, X-23.
23.
My
And then Wolverine, the other one.
No spoilers.
So, Laura's character, you think just because she's a little girl, it's going to be kind of they're going to dial it down for her. No. She's just as bad as Wolverine
If not worse.
If not worse. Since she's a kid, she doesn't really have the mentality to think, this is wrong, this is right. Especially once you've watched the movie and see what her background is and where she comes from, you really get the idea of, she knows nothing. So she goes into this, getting out, being in the world, and it's a whole different experience to her, where there's even a part where Wolverine's just like, dude, chill. You need to relax.
Yeah, that was in the trailer, and let me tell you, when he was saying not okay to that's nothing.
That's, yeah.
There is slicing, there is dismemberment, there is blood, there is blood.
Lots of it.
As for the story, it was a pretty good one. Pretty intriguing throughout. I don't think there was any time during the movie where I was checking my watch thinking, when was this going to be over? I was drawn in the entire time. Pretty self-contained, too. The movie that came before this, X-Men Apocalypse, was pretty run-of-the-mill, generic, worldwide catastrophe. This was a very, very self-contained story. There was no... The worldwide catastrophe had basically already happened by the time this movie came around, and now you're just here to see Logan's one final run.
Don't go into this movie thinking you're going to see other characters. Don't think that you're going to come into this and, it's going to be just another X-Men Wolverine movie, because it is not.
It is very different from all the other ones. That's something that I do have to applaud it for, is that they've been doing X-Men movies for 20 years, it must be at this point. Close to 20 years, and this is the first time that it's felt really fresh and really different from all the other ones.
I think that pretty much sums up our review. It is a 9 out of 10 movie. I recommend it. If you love X-Men, if you love Wolverine, if you love any kind of superhero movie, it's a much watch.
Even if you don't, if you just like road trip movies, if you like dramas.
Because it ties into all of that. It ties into all of that.
Everyone see this. Everyone give it money. This really is, it looks like it really is going to be Hugh Jackman's last time as the Wolverine.
Don't tell him that!
Well, they announced it before. There was this big deal that he announced that this would be his last movie as Wolverine, and I've got to say, it is the perfect send-off.
Just hang in to the very end. Don't go to pee, don't go to get popcorn, Don't refill your soda. You have to watch every single piece of this movie, because it leaves off on one of the best notes I've ever seen in an X-Men movie and in a superhero movie. I completely adored the ending of this.
But do not waste your time. When the movie's over, it's over. There's no end credit scene. There's no post-credit scene. We wait until the very end.
He always makes us wait, just in case. But I always know when there is and when there isn't. So we're sitting there just waiting, and everyone's just like, oops, well, nope. Wasted 15 minutes of our life watching credits.
But honestly, I don't think it needed an after-credit scene. I feel like this was a shut and tight story.
There's nothing else. There's nothing else after this. It's probably gonna maybe go into Laura's gonna take over and do stuff.
Right.
But aside that, it's a much-watch movie.
Much watch. I give it a very watch out of 10. Full, you must watch that movie till the very end. There are surprises throughout the whole thing.
Well, I think that sums up our review.
Yeah.
You guys have a great rest of your week.
If you like the video and if you want to see more, please like, subscribe, comment, let us know how we can improve.
This is our first channel. This is our first time doing all of this. So
It's all
any
very
of
new.
you guys' points, any kind of advice that you have for us, more than welcome to message us and let us know. Comment down below. And we'll keep in tune with you guys. We're probably going to make this a thing where every Monday we give you a movie review. We'll go during the weekends and we'll let you guys know what we think of different movies.
All right. So I think that's about it. So you guys have a great day.
Bye.
See ya.